sometimes motherfuckers don't even interact with their kids. Motherfuckers just put a roof over your head, feed you, but the rest of this shit you gonna learn and go through by your fucking self. And the kid gotta find little ways to figure out, oh yeah, my mom or my dad definitely love me because they did this little thing and this is some regular shit. You out here you happy and you feel like you had a good mom and dad because they didn't abuse you. As if that's like the plus. Imagine being happy because somebody didn't abuse you. Like, that's crazy as hell.
Well, you mentioned your father and your parents. I know you've been asked this question a lot, and I noticed that initially you were kind of okay with being asked about how your parents see what you do, etc. And then I think you were doing LBC, and you seem to be less willing to talk about it.
Dude, that's crazy.
Changed there, or?
Yeah, my parents basically had a chat with me because they were getting like blasted a lot in the media. You know, the Daily Mail did like a whole article on my parents and how they're abusing me or something like that. And so they mentioned to me, you know, maybe don't talk as much about me, and I totally respect that. And as well, I think...
What? I'm confused.
Sometimes...
She confused the shit out of me right there.
The more you talk about something, the more people can twist it.
Yo.
So I tried to just say that.
What the fuck is she saying, cuz?
I don't know if it's true.
Yo, cuz, what's she saying? Did you hear that shit?
Yeah, so to kind of...
Yo, so yeah, her parents said like, yo, so what did she say initially about them for people to start bugging, then for them to be like, yo, don't be talking about us.
She's a very, very intelligent businesswoman. She basically just helps me pay my taxes, helps me pay my staff. Just little jobs like that. And obviously I pay her for it. And then people have
but your parents don't be like, hey, yo, stop talking about us, bro. Like, I don't know, we don't, like, we don't, like,
exploiting me and taking money from me.
She's like, nah, that ain't happening. Hey, yo, come here. Matter of fact, pull up, bring all them cameras you had with you before. Pull up in here and tell them how, like, what happened. Who? Somebody did? Like, you don't, like, you better stop talking about us. Like,
it is crazy. And I've been on the other end of it, just like, well, not
it's
just
confusing.
Like,
this shit don't make no sense to me. They abuse you or no?
But I also think
what you mean they just said, did they, like, why don't you just say they didn't abuse you, right?
No, it's my own fault for running my mouth about it because sometimes I get a bit, you know, you get really friendly with someone and you kind of think they're your friend and start keep chatting.
Yeah, I've certainly made that.
Yeah, don't make friends with journalists.
Yes.
But she said like this shit don't have no effect on her sexuality or the way she.
That you said
yo,
when
bro.
you were on LBC, the guy asked you.
I think I'm understanding. I think I would have to softball questions sometimes like this, bro. Like, because you kind of know she on the show.
If I was a man,
it's like, damn, man, we might get the.
Here's what I wanted to talk to you about in relation to that, because I think that's true. I actually think that's true. People wouldn't ask you what your parents think about it if you're a man, because what they would say is you are evil and disgusting. If you're a man,
yeah, really, they say like if you was a dude, like I asked you, like what your mom's like.
I know it sounds
like
harsh.
She like, nah, they wouldn't say this. Like, if I had a son and my son was a porn star, I might be embarrassed, bro.
Who does
like
something similar to you or has done is Andrew Tate, right?
Somehow I don't think me and Andrew Tate are similar.
I know you don't, but if you think about what you do and what he does, effectively he used people of the opposite sex to make content for money, right?
I mean, I don't really know what Andrew Tate does. I'm not too into his universe.
Yeah, well, that he basically encouraged girls to do camming and I think skimmed most of the money off it or whatever. And there's an abuse of quality there, but ultimately, a lot of people don't like Andrew Tate because of the message he communicates, right? And a lot of people don't like you because of the message your work communicates, right? So my point is the way that people treat you, whether it's us, like we've asked you some fairly tough questions, but I hope we've been friendly and respectful, right?
Yeah, they have.
Victoria Derbyshire was friendly and respectful. Most of the people who've interviewed have been very sensitive with you, and a lot of the questions are like, well, is it because you're traumatized? Is it because you're this? Is it because with a man, people will just be like.
Yo, bro, I can't tell you shit. Yo, bro, I feel like she might have been on platforms where dudes.
I think
most of the platforms we used to, people are extremely ignorant, right? So like, you ain't hear me say I think I would have softball questions to her, cause I understand she is struggling soul. Like, so that's what, yo, bro. It's this thing I call squirming, right? Like, you could get like, say for instance that if you like when you open, you communicate. You ever catch somebody in the lie about like their character, like their self-esteem or something, and they might start bugging. I look at that as squirming, and like it always makes me feel bad. Like, damn, son, you struggling so much, so you so hurt inside, cause like it don't be that we just know the lies you telling. You know the lies you telling as well. It'd be like if your best friend seen your girl cheating, right? And you and him seen the evidence, he know you know, and he asks you, and you like, man, she ain't cheating. He feel that. He feel that. Like when I was talking to my bro today, bro, and I was like, yo, the conversation was right. Like, we communicate enough to where we just know. Like, it's nothing like, it ain't nothing left for him to say. Like, we get in it. It's just sometimes you could feel fucked up for your homie. You could be in a situation where you just, you see what I'm saying? But,
I mean,
so that shit, but I understand her. You dig what I'm saying? Like,
of these women.
I understand her, and I understand she might be confused.
You sure?
Definitely not.
That should make you want to get, like,
definitely not.
I want to get some of the
kinds of
same
men
information
who
from you,
have sex with you
but I want
because
to try to, like,
they are really happy to do it. You don't feel like
soothe you
genuine
at the
question,
same
I'm not trying to
time.
put it.
Yeah.
You don't feel like you're taking advantage of them.
No.
I think sometimes, like, how you see how, like,
I'm very open about
like
what
the
I do
hip hop platforms,
to
like
them
even like
always.
watching, like when we talk about watching
we'll film for 5 minutes or
fucking
so, and that'll be that.
what's
and,
calling them niggas name again? Mac
Like, I'm very
Wapper. What's the name of that shit again? The Apollo. Yeah, we talk about watching the Apollo. Be like, yo, damn, niggas will get to bullying each other. Always somebody. Like that is not how podcasts go, bro. Niggas come on in, niggas got a topic. Niggas, like, bro, it's like, yo, bro, niggas is not. You see what I'm saying, bro? It's like, nah, bro. It's like, nah, bro. It's like
what they
just having a conversation ain't all gotta be bashing or who won the conversation or it don't gotta be that.
What's the best porn star you've shagged or anything like that.
What I'm saying,
trying to get understanding for each other,
right? I think that what you're saying there is totally true. But I think you would find that if you're a man sleeping with 100 people in one, a lot of people would be way harsher with you than they are because you're a woman.
I agree.
They don't be on the mainstream. It ain't
like
we don't got like male porn stars who left being a porn star and became senator.
Sorry.
We don't got who became the #1 actor in the world. We don't got male porn stars who left the most popular male porn. The nigga Mr. Marcus don't work in the school, nigga.
You know, so how did that go?
Right? Mr. Marcus don't work in the schoolhouse, do he? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but I don't think it would be more as like, what kind of trauma have you had? You know, what
it wouldn't be like that, not with a guy.
No.
Because with a guy, it's like whatever you do is 100% your responsibility.
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of people like to
pretend that question he asked, that was a fun. He was
kind of like, you don't really have agency. You're not able to make your own decisions.
Mm-hmm.
It was interesting. I got into a big argument when your whole thing went viral with a feminist who we've had on the show, Julie Bindel, because she wrote an article saying all the men that had sex with you should be imprisoned for torturing you.
That's so stupid.
Whoa.
Why?
Well, it's consensual sex with adults. You know, I consented to it as well. I was very verbally consenting to it all the way through. So I think that's a really stupid take. These men come and, you know, they want to have a good time. They want to come, go, have a nice time, and that's it. I don't think it's some deeply disgusting act that people paint it out to be.
What have your experiences taught you about sex? Is there anything that you've changed your mind? Is there anything that you've realised?
If she do want somebody that's gonna love her for her, she gotta build her character. But you don't want to do like, oh, she get mad money as a porn star and do like, I'm good.
Sex is very like energy related.
Yeah, sex is. That's why I say that.
When I'm having a good time, it's usually because like our energies are aligning.
The more you feel in the female, the better the pussy
vibe, if that makes sense. I know that sounds a bit.
The more in tune y'all is, the better the pussy is. That's how it works.
Do you think has it affected your ability to have sex in private?
No.
And is there a distinction between the two? Do you see one as work and the other as something else?
I think there's definitely a distinction between like these big group sex I'm having and, you know, a one-on-one. off camera.
Because it gotta
You
be a
know,
mental
I can be a bit
distinction.
uglier, not put makeup
Your
on,
mind
you
don't
know,
stop working because you're a
not
porn
have to
star.
like
So
bend
when
my
she was
back
at
or
number
make sure we're
59,
opening up to camera and they're seeing penetration or anything
she
like
probably
that.
lost count because in
and
her
just kind
mind
of
she was thinking
focus
about all
more
type
on,
of shit.
you
She
know,
might have
the
been thinking
actual
about how
act.
to freak baked potatoes.
And then when it's
She
more
probably
like
had
these
time to
big
think about
groups,
that
you know,
during
it's a
that
little
day.
bit more performative.
Like, damn, I can't wait, man. I should try to play
Maybe
that
I'm
Fortnite game.
more like saying stuff that I wouldn't usually say if it was like one-to-one.
Do you think a lot of people would say, does it affect your ability to have connection with people? Because obviously in your private life, I presume you know you want kids, you want a husband. Sex is about connection. Will that affect your ability to connect with one person, considering what you do in your professional life?
No, I don't think so. I mean, to me, I haven't dated since I've done this or anything like that.
Why not?
Wow.
I just choose not to. I'm very focused on my career at the minute, and I think dating is a distraction. And I'm
So funny. So many people your age say that. I find that quite scary, actually.
because it's so mind consuming. You know, if you kind of start to like someone, it's like, oh God, is he going to text me back? Or it just takes up so much of my like mind space.
Based off of her
And also it just
decisions
affects
in
my
life,
feelings
when
so
she
much.
get in a
You know, maybe if
relationship,
he's
all
texting me
those
saying
thoughts
I'm
come
having a
on
good
her
day.
head.
If he hasn't, I'm not.
Right?
Kind
Hey,
of
yo.
thing. And also I do just really enjoy
Anytime
being on
I
my own.
interact
I'm a
with new
very
people in my
independent
life,
person.
especially if I'm like
And also because of my job, that's a huge
Like talking about,
big
like,
factor.
Do you not think that's sort
Like
of the
social
point
ills in
of
the
being
community,
alive in a
at-risk
way?
shit, I
Is that
always
rush
think
of
about
feeling
how
that
they
you
gonna
get
react
when you meet someone that you
when they
really
find out
like,
that-
and the connection and the talking and the love. Does that?
You
do
know,
you
I
not
took
want
somebody
that,
like
or
when
you
I was a
just?
kid. And
I
I would
still
say
get all
when
that
I was a
connection
kid,
from
I
my
always
friends
try
and
to
my
like
family. I think people
soften the blow
mistrust
as I say it.
friendship connections,
Like-
and they're a huge part of my life.
Look, I accept
Like
like
when I was saying, I
friendships are
shot
very
somebody and they
important in
died,
many
like
ways.
trying
When
to
you break
soften
up
the.
with
But
a
when I
friend
was
and
a
a
kid, I
friendship
shot
ends, it can
somebody
be,
and they died.
if not
Trying to
as
stretch it out and say,
painful,
I
more
killed somebody or I murdered. That's
But
why I just
also
started
think
trying to
that there's
develop different ways to say,
something
but there's no way you
fundamental
can
that
say
you
it.
get when you're in a
And I
partnership.
always get
I
understand and
just
react.
don't
Yo,
think I want that right now.
sometimes when
you
people
want
like
that
they
right
rock
now.
with me, like,
Yeah,
no,
maybe
I
that's what I'm saying.
understand. Everybody
Yeah,
has.
that's- that's-
Once a
that's-
person hit me with the everybody
my wife and I
has,
got
I
married at 20, so
automatically
that's
know
why-
we in trouble.
So young.
So that's why I find like.
But that's
young-
not the
and
normal
like-
No
response.
regrets.
That's the response when you
No,
ain't
no.
skilled in
Really?
thinking
I
about
mean,
this
it's been
kind of
20
This
odd
is
years
a
now,
new
so if I had
experience for you.
regrets, it would be a bit late. But I
You
just,
can't be 40.
I'm
It's the
42.
worst charge in the land,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Most
You look
people
too young,
consider
man.
it to be the worst thing in the land.
You're not 42, mate. You look like the years have been hard.
I be doing way too much
That's-
smiling, joking, and doing all that other
No,
shit
thank
sometimes
you.
for people that
But
motherfuckers
no,
think you
the
supposed to.
point
Yo,
I
this
was
shit
going
is
to
wild.
make is, I'm not talking about you specifically. We have young guys that work for us. I just find it quite depressing that your generation seems to, for a lot of your generation, and it was true of my generation too. Actually, to be fair, a lot of people are just like, "Oh, I'm not interested in dating." I'm like, and I think it comes back to the point Francis is making, which is, I don't know if it's true for everybody, but I certainly will say for me, it's the single most meaningful thing that I ever did.
Yeah, I mean, it probably is. I mean, that's what life's all about, like finding love or whatever. But
Why'd you say whatever?
it just sounds a bit fruity. But
So wait. So that's fruity. So getting married to one person at 20 and being together, that's fruity.
but I also
What, what you do, not controversial at all. Fascinating.
But I also think your generation was pushed on it so much that is the whole point of life, is to
Yeah.
find someone, settle down, have kids, and you're pushed into it so young when maybe you're not ready, or you know you haven't quite found the one. You just kind of think, oh, I'll settle for this.
That's
person.
totally fair.
Yeah.
That's totally
I find lots of connections in like friendships, and I still do have very like personal sex with like guys who I have like regular sex with and stuff like that.
That's dating, though, girl. What
Yeah, I
you
do
talk
find
about?
time to enjoy myself and have that intimate time.
But that intimate time is purely a physical thing for you at this point.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, she's just
Do you
running around
think-
using men, yo.
Do you think there's a small part of yourself, and pushback maybe that just is almost kind of scared to go and do that next step?
No, because I think it'll come when the time is right, and this time isn't now. I'm very much I'm a bit of a hippie like that. I'm very much on like feelings and what
Now you
is
want
meant to be will
feelings
be
and-
kind of thing. And so
Cause she
Are
out
you
here telling us
religious or
straight lies,
spiritual?
nigga.
no, I mean I'd say like maybe a little bit spiritual.
Do you believe in karma?
Yeah.
You believe in karma?
Oh God. Was that the right answer?
Well, no, there's no right answer, but when you say you believe in karma, what do you think I mean by karma?
As in, if you do something bad to someone, it will come back to you in some kind of way.
That's one way of saying it. I mean, it might be if you do something good to people, it also will come back to you in some way, right? It's like what I would guess,
what you put out, you get back.
In some way, right? So you believe in karma
Oh God.
on that basis, right?
Yeah.
And then you can see where I'm going with this, right?
Go on.
Well, what you're doing for your work, do you think that might echo somehow?
But I don't think what I'm doing is wrong.
That's the obvious counter argument that I thought you were going to say.
Yeah.
So do you think that all the people, like everyone else who has a different perspective of that, who does think what you're doing is wrong, do you think that they're all just wrong?
For ADOS training you can count on. Just say, I count
That's
on
why you don't
iCar,
put your
Gold Class
situation.
Collision
That's why you
Repair.
put yourself in a situation
So
where
how
somebody
would
can
you
ask
purify
you
water in
that.
case of a
Do you,
black
if
gum?
it's a
Well,
country
I'd boil it.
music
Boiling
artist,
kills
do you think
bacteria,
all
but it doesn't
hip hop
remove
fans are
contaminants.
wrong?
Plus, it takes
As
a
a
long
hip hop fan, do you think all country music fans are wrong?
I think if it feels right for me, then I should do it. And I don't see it as being wrong or disgusting or anything like that. And I think as well,
Sometimes you could make some shit real that's not real.
maybe it's the community I'm in, is that I know a lot of people who have in this kind of same sex, and they're swingers, they're married, but they go out and sleep with